Well, hi guys, I'm Celestial Shadows, and today I'm playing The Letter, a horror visual novel. And it's been greenlighted on Steam, but they need 30,000 to complete the game on Kickstarter, and they're only at 7,000 so far, around there, and there's 14 days left to that. So today I'm playing the demo since someone from the company asked me to play it and give some feedback, and it's only a 15-minute demo, I think he said. So the links to the Kickstarter and the greenlight and the demo will be in the links below in case you want to play the demo yourself or help the game on Kickstarter. Well, anyways guys, let's start this game. And it's raining. Let's see, menu, auto, skip, log. Can I like save, right? Yep, save. Hopefully sounds shouldn't be too loud. Oh well. The Ermengarde, the Ermengarde mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. Wait a minute. Really high. There we go. That should be better. Slightly. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Humble ambassadors of peace, beloved by their people. The seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. She was orphaned at the age of 4. The mansion stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After the mysterious disappearance of Lady Charlotte, the great house was left abandoned. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things. Cries and howls filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman that roamed aimlessly. People who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legends, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. However, Briar Realty Corporation is convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, the corporation decided to place the property on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. And Isabella. And a beautiful bird. Gonna assume a girl. Hello? Probably a guy. I don't know. Isabella? Are you there? Where are you? Immediately I recognized the anxious, jittery voice coming from the other end. Oh, hey Rose. I'm at Goretti High. What's the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own? Weren't you? You chickened out. Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously. I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge! A bit too quiet since nobody's lived here since, like, forever. But beautiful nonetheless. Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been here. Been there. I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors say that it's haunted. Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits. You don't know that. They might be listening right now, and they might not be happy with you. Enough to use their spiritual ghost powers to curse you. No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch. Believe it or not, it's better to be careful. Right. Anyway, get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being on my own. Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon. Okay, see you. Bye. Bye. Rose. Still charming as ever. And maybe a guy? Who's that? Who was that? I'll look up for my phone to see Becca. Nope, girl. She gives me a questioning look. Oh, that was Rose. She's an agent. An agent, like me. We're scooping out the big mansion down at Anselm Village. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The corporation wants us to check it out one last time before we let potential buyers tour it later this afternoon. A mansion? You mean that big spooky mansion you're telling everyone about? Didn't you keep telling us how it just gave you the creeps? And you have to go there? Well, I did promise Rose it won't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. She snickers. What's so funny? Nothing. It's just I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but I thought you'd back out. You've been freaking out about that place being cursed and all. Isn't your mantra morality and personal beliefs over money? Not all the time. Because of the rumors, Briar Realty is desperate to sell the lot, and the agent who lands a deal is going to get a big bonus. I could really use that extra moolah. Mama called last night. Papa isn't getting any better, and they're asking for more money to help with the bloating hospital bills. A sympathetic look crosses Becca's pale face. Life back home is tough, huh? A little bit, yeah. It would help if I wasn't the only one in the family who has a job. That would help. Tough was an understatement. The burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills rested on my shoulders. I barely have any money left for myself. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. Ever since he was diagnosed with cancer, he had no choice but to leave his job. I just wish my drunkard older brother would lend a hand. But Lord knows if that'll ever happen. I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks. She crossed her arms and grimaces at the thought. Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You don't want to end up in a hospital like your father, do you? Her voice rises as she scolds me. It's clear that it's a command, not a request. I'm not entirely sure if I should be happy or annoyed. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, but Becca's domineering attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more controlling than Mama, and that says a lot. Yeah, I'll stop, I grumbled, but she didn't seem to care much. She gives me a warm smile. Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone. Maybe I can lend you money and you can pay me back whenever. Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but... Speed, comma. Oh. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. You and your pride. But suit yourself. The others stay on the table, though. The offer stays on the table, though. I nod in response. She takes a quick glance at the wall clock above the chalkboard. Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. And she disappears. She turns to her desk, sloppily turning the pages of a rather thick textbook about Mesopotamia. I reckon she's trying to work out her lesson plan for next week. But her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive on whatever's at the book. It's obvious. Something else occupies her thoughts. You sure you can manage on your own, though? I mean, you're still a bit feverish. You shouldn't even be working right now. Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be as red as rain. I hesitate for a moment. Becca and I are neighbors. She was the first to welcome me when I moved here to England a couple of years ago. She's brazen, feisty, and always had many stories to tell about her students. We quickly became friends, and with my family staying in the Philippines, she filled the void and became a sort of sister to me. Becca's had a cold for a couple days now, and despite my advice to take the week off and rest, she went ahead to work it anyway. I caught her trying to sneak out this morning. Since there's no stopping her, I volunteered to drive her to St. Goretti High School where she teaches history to rowdy teenagers. Not exactly the easiest job in the world, but I guess it's perfect with her boisterous and somewhat bossy persona. Oi, Belle! Becca clicks her fingers, snapping me out of my thoughts. Oh, that was her. Never mind. Seriously, lady, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm Isabella. For now, just go to work and stop making that rose girl wait for you. I'll call if I still feel bad, and you can pick me up if it makes you feel any better. Capiche? She gives me a reassuring smile. I sigh, defeated. Alright, I'll see you later, okay? She nods. Of course. With a wave goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Goodbye. My car's parked down the street just outside of campus grounds. And there goes the birds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside. As I pass by a couple buildings, I'm about to turn on the radio. My phone rings again. I pick it up without looking. I neatly tuck it in between my ear and my shoulder. Rose? Guess again. That voice. Ash? And Guy. Bingo. Bingo. Can't speak. Bingo. Probably need to drink some more water. Hey, what's up? Just checking if you're still cool later this evening. You mean that thing with Zach? Yeah. It's the premiere of that indie movie he's working on for ages. He's real excited to watch it with his friends. And by friends, he means us, apparently. Yeah. No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there. Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off? Around 4? 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of open house at Ermengarde Mansion, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon. Ermengarde Mansion? You know, the big Jacobin mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there now, right now, actually. On your own? Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah. I see. Looks like the scaredy cat probably toughened up. Shut up! I can hear Ash chuckle from the other end. I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. Whatever. Bye. Stupid Ash. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. It takes a few more minutes before I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, it does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, that does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The neighborhood nearby is desolate. Everybody keeps their distance out of fear. Horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it had any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night. Parking my car along the vast green fields, I make my approach. I rummage through my bags for the keys when I notice that the door is slightly ajar. Rose must have left it open. Entering, I just find myself completely aware of my surroundings. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it was going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should just leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again. Rose? I call out. Rose, I'm here. Where are you? My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big? I don't think she'd hear me despite the deafening silence. She could be all the way on the other side of the mansion for all I knew. I reach for my phone and dial her number, but... Oh, I just noticed that picture in the background. Or the glass stained window. And it's getting brighter and brighter. Not in service? What do you mean not in service? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us, talking and spirited her away? Right? Right? No. Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably wandered off deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing on deeper into the mansion. Taking a couple of steps forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the grand staircase. What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Silence. Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going. Okay, that was a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. I dial her number again, hoping she'd pick up this time. Come on, please give me something. Please? Lord? Yes, finally, it came through. Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you? She didn't respond. Albeit there's heavy static coming from her side. I doubt she could hear me. Rose, come on. Where are you? I ask again as the static starts to settle. And I forgot the voice I gave you. Hello. Attic! What? Why the attic? And dial tone. Oh, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. But why was she there? Out of all the places she could be, she just had to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Not really. I think the basement would be the creepiest place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever. I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being in this place. I make my way carefully up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I chose real estate, when I could have picked up a career that didn't involve strange abandoned houses. And more birds. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greeted me. The hallway had two wings, the east wing and the west wing. The two master bedrooms and the library were situated in the east wing. Meanwhile, I faced the west wing, which held the conference room, the theater room, and at the end of the hall, a simple wooden door leading upstairs to the attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs that led to the attic are deep, steep, and were made of rocks. If I'm not too careful, I could easily stumble and fall. Thank God it's still daytime. With how old the place is, there was no light fixtures, and I need a candle or a flashlight to make my way around. Reaching the top, the door opened to a maid's quarters. And the creepy ghost noises. There's dust everywhere in this game. It looks like as if it had been since the last time I was here, full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Did the cleaning crew miss this room? Ugh, cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Bloody hell. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. And I'm sure she said she was here, in the attic. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. Maybe this is just a prank. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. I must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be effing realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me, my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No, I'm turning back, for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more effing realistic than me to tour people around this haunted house. Before turning back, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Huh? What's this? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter? It's a letter, lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this letter the last time I was here. And right click does that. Oh well. Can't get rid of the message box to see the whole picture. Wish you could. Oh. A few days back, a few other agents and I were exploring the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave. And this certainly hasn't been here before. Someone must have been in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. Only one way to find out. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough. I'm worried it will fall apart if I so much as touched it. I need to be careful. I open it, and what I read shook me to my core. And nothing but help me. What? Oh my god. The letter. It's full of nothing but the words help me, written in crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just keeps on going on and on until... Send this to 5 people or else. Send this to 5 people or else? Or else what? They'll paint you. Or else what? As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper. I peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. But there's nothing. No. Oh please, no! My hands are trembling as dread creeps over me. I start to realize that the room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here! Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. A pair of blood-soaked feet enter my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds with skin eaten away to reveal flesh and bones. I see veins. No bones. Oh well. Bone and all the matter of things one isn't meant to see. Nerves and veins are exposed in a grotesque display. A foot rested at a painfully odd angle, and all the toenails seem to have fallen off, leaving only the decayed remains of infected nail beds in their wake. I can feel bile rising up in my throat at the gory sight. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to make a break for the door, run, scream, throw up, anything. But my feet won't budge. I feel trapped in my own body, glued to the floor out of terror. The only sign that I am still alive is the loud beating of my heart, and it echoes in my ears, and the tremor that continuously runs through my body. I'm definitely not breathing. Or maybe I am, but Lord knows it certainly doesn't feel like it. I open my mouth to say something, but the words catch in my throat. I'm completely paralyzed, frozen on the spot. I want to cry. I don't know what I should do. Lord, please help me. And choices. Close eyes and pray. I never hope so. Be brave and look up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I'll know what the killer looks like. A cold comfort. I can feel tears forming in the corner of my eyes, and my whole body trembles still. I never felt this vulnerable in my entire life. I take a deep breath, summon every ounce of courage I have left in me, and shift my gaze upwards. What? Ellipses. Please, don't hurt me. And creepy smile. No! Okay, now that's creepier. Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door and up to my feet. I struggled to open it, but it won't budge. Stay away from me! Go away! Please, Lord, make it go away! Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing? Well, you have a chair. Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please let me out! I feel it slowly approach me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. I have to use a keyboard. Wow. Yes. The door finally swings open, and I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and out the window to be gone forever. No, and I don't look back. My feet pound against the floor like a cacophony of drums, in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. My chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst. By the time I run past the hallway, I found myself atop the grand staircase. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the side of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoe slips and I find myself falling until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. I feel my head grow fuzzy and my vision dims even as I fight to stay awake. No. Go away. The last thing I see are those feet before all that I know is darkness. And ellipses. That's it. To be continued. Sadly, our demo ends right here. If you liked it, please support the Letters Kickstarter. Thank you so much. We hope to talk to you soon. And buy Yingy Mobile. And all the characters. And a great looking gun. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for the demo. When the game comes out, I'll probably play it. Because to me, it's not that scary, but there's something about the characters that I like, though. It's definitely creepy, but yeah. Kind of gonna find out the rest of the story when the game comes out, whatever. Anyways, the link to the Kickstarter will be in the description below. Thanks for watching again, guys. I'm Celestial Shadows, but that's it for the Letters demo. So, bye for now, guys.